Sit in the base position with the legs outstretched and the feet slightly apart. Place the hands beside and slightly behind the buttocks. Keep the spine as straight as possible. Be aware of the toes. Move the toes of both feet slowly backwards and forwards, keeping the feet upright and ankles relaxed and motionless. Inhale as the toes move backwards and exhale as the toes move forward. Hold each position for a few seconds. Repeat for 10 times. Slowly move both feet backward and forward, bending them from the ankle points. Try to stretch the feet forward to touch the floor and then draw them back towards the knees. Hold each position for a few seconds and repeat for 10 times. Inhale as the feet move forward and exhale as the feet move backward. Slowly rotate both the feet from the ankle together in the same direction clockwise 10 times and anti-clockwise 10 times. Inhale on the upward movement and exhale on the downward movement. Bend the right knee and clasp the hands under the right thigh. Straighten the right leg while inhaling. Bend at the knee while exhaling. Do not allow the heel or toes to touch the floor. Keep the head and spine straight. Practice 10 rounds with the right leg and then 10 rounds with the left leg. Bend the right leg from the knee and clasp the hands under the right thigh. Raise the right foot from the ground. Rotate the right foot from the knee in a large circular movement. The upper leg and the trunk should be completely straight. Inhale on the upward movement and exhale on the downward movement. Rotate 10 times clockwise and 10 times anti-clockwise. Repeat with the left leg. Bend the knees and bring the soles of the feet together, keeping the heels as close to the body as possible. Clasp the feet with both hands. Gently bounce the knees up and down. Keep the soles of the feet together. Try to touch the knees to the ground on the downward stroke. Place the hands on the knees. Using the palms, gently lift the legs up with breathing in and push the legs down while breathing out. Do not force this movement. Repeat for 20 to 30 times and straighten the legs. Bend the knees and bring the soles of the feet together, keeping the heels as close to the body as possible. Clasp the feet with both hands. Gently bounce the knees up and down. Keep the soles of the feet together. Try to touch the knees to the ground on the downward stroke. Place the hands on the knees. Using the palms, gently lift the legs up with breathing in and push the legs down while breathing out. Do not force this movement. Repeat for 20 to 30 times and straighten the legs. Stretch both the arms straight in front of the body at shoulder level. Inhaling, open the hands and stretch the fingers as wide as possible. Close the fingers with resistance to make a tight fist with the thumbs inside while exhaling. Repeat 10 times. Wrist bending. Stretch the arms in front of the body at the shoulder level. Keep the palms open and fingers straight throughout the practice. Inhale and bend the hands backward from the wrist, fingers pointing up. Exhale and bend the hands forward from the wrist so that fingers point down. Keep the elbows straight throughout the practice. Repeat for 10 times. Wrist joint rotation. Extend the arms in front of the body at the shoulder level. Make fists with the hand with the thumbs inside. Rotate the fists in the same direction 10 times in clockwise direction and 10 times in anti-clockwise direction. Stretch the arms in front of the body at the shoulder level. The hands should be open with the palms facing upwards. Exhale and bend the arms at the elbows and touch the fingers to the shoulders. Inhale and straighten the arms. Through Throughout the practice, keep the upper arms parallel to the floor and steady, and the elbows at the shoulder level. Repeat 10 times. Place the fingers of the right hand on the right shoulders and the fingers of the left hand on the left shoulders. Fully rotate both elbows at the same time in a large circle. Inhale on the upward stroke and exhale on the downward stroke. Try to touch the elbows in the front and stretch the arms in all the directions. Practice 10 times clockwise and 10 times anti-clockwise. Place the fingers of the right hand on the right shoulders and the fingers of the left hand on the left shoulders. Fully rotate both elbows at the same time in a large circle. Inhale on the upward stroke and exhale on the downward stroke. Try to touch the elbows in the front and stretch the arms in all the directions. Practice 10 times clockwise and 10 times anti-clockwise. Stand straight with the legs together, interlock the fingers and place the palms on the chest. Raise the hands up and lift the heels off the floor while balancing on the balls of the feet. Keep the elbows straight and the whole body stretched up. Exhaling, bring the hands down, keeping them interlocked, then bring the hands down and relax. Inhale and raise the legs, arms, hand and trunk off the ground. Shoulders and feet should be up at the same level off the ground. Balance the body on the buttocks. Arms should be held at the same level in line with the toes. Breathe out and return to the supine position. Keep the spine straight. Look towards the toes. Remain in the final position for as long as possible. Simple variation would be to clench the fists, tense the whole body in the raised position. Lie in the supine position. Inhaling, rotate the leg clockwise 10 times in big circles. The heel should not touch the floor at any time during the rotations. Rotate 10 times in the opposite direction. Inhaling, raise the right leg. Exhale and bend the knee and bring the thigh to the chest. Again inhaling, raise and straighten the leg completely, then lower the straight leg in a forward movement. Exhaling, bend the knee and bring it back to the chest. The heel should not touch the floor during the movement. Repeat 10 times in the forward movement followed by 10 times in the reverse. Repeat with the left leg. Bend the right knee and bring the thigh to the chest. Interlock the hands and clasp on the shin right below the knee. Keep the left leg straight on the ground. Inhale deeply and exhaling, raise the head and shoulders off the ground and try to touch the forehead, nose to the chin and knee. Hold the posture for some time. Inhaling, lower the head, shoulders, hands and leg. Repeat with the left leg. Bend the knees and place the soles of the feet flat on the floor. Keeping the knees and feet together, exhale and twist the knees to the right and head to the left. Feet should remain together, shoulders on the ground. Breathing in, come to the center and repeat on the other side. Lie flat on the back, bend the knees. Inhale and raise the buttocks and arch the back upwards. Bring the thighs parallel to the floor and the chest should touch the chin. Grasp the ankles with the hands, placing the soles flat on the floor with the heels touching the buttocks. Exhale and release the posture. Practice 5 to 10 rounds. Take a deep breath in and spread the legs wide apart and raise the hands at the shoulder level. Exhaling, bend to the right, taking the right hand towards the right foot and stretch the left arm up. Inhaling, come to the center and repeat the same process to the other side. Keep the legs straight without bending at the knees. Inhaling, come to the center. Exhaling, take your hands down and legs together. Relax. Sit with both legs outstretched in front of the body. Imagine the action of rowing a boat. Clench the hands as though holding the oars with palms facing down. Breathe out and bend forward from the waist, straightening the arm. Breathing in, lean back as far as possible, drawing the hands back towards the shoulders. The hands should move in a circular motion and body back and forth. Legs should be kept straight throughout the practice. Practice for 10 rounds clockwise and reverse the direction for another 10 counts. Then relax. Sit with legs stretched out in front of the body, 1 foot apart or as wide as possible. Keep the arms straight and horizontal throughout the practice without bending the elbows. Make large circular movements, taking the hands over the toes in forward swing while exhaling and inhaling. Bend back as far as possible without bending the knees or lifting the legs. Body is in rotational movement from the waist. Practice 10 rounds clockwise and 10 rounds anti-clockwise. Now relax. The technique of Kapalbhati involves short and strong forceful exhalations along with abdominal flapping movements, and inhalation happens automatically. Start with the right nostril Kapalbhati for 30 times. Keep the spine erect and head in line with the spine. After some rest, do the left nostril Kapalbhati. Follow the alternate nostril Kapalbhati breathing. Then continue with Kapalbhati through both the nostrils. The technique of Kapalbhati involves short and strong forceful exhalations along with abdominal flapping movements, and inhalation happens automatically. Start with the right nostril Kapalbhati for 30 times. Keep the spine erect and head in line with the spine. After some rest, do the left nostril Kapalbhati. Follow the alternate nostril Kapalbhati breathing. Then continue with Kapalbhati through both the nostrils. Sit in proper posture, keep the spine erect. Close the right nostril with the thumb and take slow, deep and smooth breath in through the nostrils. Let the left hand rest on the thigh in chin mudra, the index and the middle finger touching each other and the rest fingers opened. Close the left nostril and breathe out through the right nostril. Breathe in through the right and breathe out from the left nostril. Breath should be silent, subtle and light through the nose.